Great, Swastika P5 class test 2. So this is your like a weighted assessment. This is for term 3. Okay, so let's start. 2022 paper. So we are not supposed to use calculator. Okay, for part question 1, what is the missing number in the ratio below? So for this question, we need to find 27 to what number, right? Okay, so 9 to 21. If I want to change it to 27, I will have to times 3. So 21 times 3 will give us 63. So your answer is 2. The missing number is 63. Okay, question 2. What is 80% of 40? So 80% is 80 over 100 times 40. Without calculator, you can do this. You simplify by removing the zeros, top and bottom. Then your 40 and your 10 also. So 8 times 4, 32. So answer 2. Express 65.09 km in kilometers and meters. Okay, so every kilometer is 1,000 meters. So 65.09 km. If I want to change it to km and meters, I know that there's 65 km for sure. Then 0.09, if I times 1,000, I'll get 90. So 90 meters. 65 km, 90 meters. Find the volume of water in the tank. Okay, so volume of water, length times breadth times height. So 50 times 20 times 30. 30 because we want the water, not the tank. 50 times... Okay, what you can do is there are 3 zeros, right? You can put 3 zeros at the back. Then you do 5 times 2, which is 10. 10 times 3, which is 30. So 30,000. Okay, question 5. Length of one side of the cube is 6 cm. Find the volume. So length times breadth times height. Because all the sides are the same. So 6 times 6, 36. Then you can do 36 times 6. So you get 216. Question 6. A piece of ribbon was 1.88 meters long. Miss Tan cut off 0.74 meters of the ribbon to tie a present. She then used the remaining ribbon to make 20 identical keychains. Find the length of ribbon used to make one keychain. Okay, so first your total is 1.88. She cut off 0.74 for the present. So we need to remove that. So 1.88 minus 0.74. This will give us 1.14. Then with this amount of ribbon, she went to make 20 keychains. So to find 1, you need to divide by 20. Okay, so 1.14 meters divided by 20. How do you divide by 20? So you can first divide by 2, then divide by 10. Okay, 1.14 you can divide by 2. You want, if you're not sure, you can do your working. So decimal place in the same spot. 1 divided by 2 cannot. So 11 divided by 2, 5, this is 7. Okay, so this is 0.57 divided by 10. So divide by 10, you can shift the decimal 1 time to the left. make it smaller because you're dividing. So this is 0.057, okay, which is 1. Okay, next, question 7. Mabel formed a solid using identical cubes as shown. So which of the following shows the front view of the solid? So this is the front view from this side. I know the bottom, right? Bottom has 3. Okay, everything has 3. Then above the first one on the left, there's 2. So above the first one on the left, there's 2. Then this is definitely out. This is definitely out because the left side don't have anything on top. Then, okay, there's nothing above the second one. So the answer will be 1. Because 4, you still have some blocks or some cubes above the second column, right? But this one doesn't have. Okay, next. 8. Figure below is made up of 4 rectangles, A, B, C, and D. Ratio of B to C is 3 to 2. If the area of rectangle D is 36, find A. Okay, so if B to C is 3 to 2, right? Then A to D would actually be the same. Okay, if you compare the proportions, right? A can be a few times of B, D can be that equal number of times of C, right? But if you were to simplify the ratio A to D, you will end up with the same ratio 3 to 2. Okay, so the simplest form for the ratio of A to D is 3 to 2 as well. Okay, because the proportion is the same. So based on this ratio A to D, if D is 36, right? So 3U equals to 36, 1U equals to 36 divided by 3. How do you find D? D is 2 units. So 12 times 2. Wait, 36. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong. D is 36, not A. Okay, again. Okay, let's write it here. D is 36, so D is 36. So we take 36 divided by 2, 18. To find A is 18 times 3, which is 54. So answer is the 4th one. Question 9, usual price of a television set was $2,000. John bought the television set at a discount of 20%. However, he had to pay 7% GST. How much did John pay for the television set? Okay, so if we talk about the discount, so always remember this discount GST, do not combine them. Okay, we're not finding 80% then plus 7% equals 87. No, we're not doing that. So first, let's find the discounted price before GST first. Okay, ignore GST. Let's find discounted price, which is 80%. So what you can do is 80%, so 80 over 100 times 2,000. Or you can do, I'll write it in another color. So if 2,000 is 100%, you can take 2,000, divide by 100 to get 1%, then times 70. Okay, so it's a slightly different approach, but the answer is the same. So you cancel 2 zeros, This will be 1600. So for this, cancel 2 zeros. Oh, okay, sorry, what am I doing? 80%, not 70. 1600. Okay, so this is the discounted price. Now we want to find after GST. So when we talk about GST, right, this 1600 is now 100% because it's before GST. So you are supposed to find 107% of this 1600. Okay, then calculate this. So you can cancel this. So 107 times 16, 0, 4, 6. 7 times 1, 0 times 1, 1 times 1, 2, 7, 1712. So this is the answer. Alternatively, the other way is 1,600 is 100% in the GST layer, right? So 1600 divided by 100, then you want to find 107%. So if times 107, this will also give us 1712. Okay, so you choose the method that you prefer. It's actually the same thing, just different approach. Question 10. A pen and an eraser cost 150. Min Yi paid $18 for 15 pens and 10 erasers. Junjie bought 3 erasers. Find the amount Junjie paid. Okay, so let's write down. First, 1 pen, 1 eraser, 150. Then 15 pens plus 10 erasers. $18. So we are supposed to find the cost of 3 pens. Okay, so what we do now is you can make the number of erasers the same. So I'm trying to make this and this the same. So this one, I need to times 10. Okay, I make erasers the same because I want to find, sorry, oh no. I'm supposed to find erasers. So I should make pens the same. So I should times 15. Okay, let me write this again. Find the amount Junjie. So we're supposed to find this one, 3 erasers. So I'll make the pen the same. Oh no, wait, sorry. No calculator, right? No calculator, be easier to make the erasers the same. Okay, so sorry. So 1 pen, 1 eraser, 150, 15 pens and 10 erasers, $18. So I want to times 10 to make the erasers the same, since times 10 will be easier. Okay, so I times 10 to the whole thing. I'll get 10 pens plus 10 erasers. 150 times 10. You can make pens the same also, just that you have to times 15 instead, which would be slightly harder. But you can just do your working. Okay, so this is, this is $15. Then you find the difference. So the difference is 5 pence. $18 minus 15 is $3. So 1 pen divided by 5, which is 60 cents. Then one eraser is, you take this 150, right? 150 minus 60 cents. Which is 90 cents. And I want to find what he bought. So 3 erasers. Then times 3. Okay, so that's the answer. 3. Okay, question 11. How many cubes are formed how many cubes are used to form the solid below? Okay, so to count the cubes, I count from the highest, the tallest column first. So 3, 3. Oh, then the rest are all ones, right? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So 3 times 2. Then 1 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total 12. Question 12, find the value of, okay, so that for A, 1.048 times 300, it's the same as 1.048 times 3, then times 100, or times 100, then times 3 also can. Okay, let's times 100 first. Times 100, the decimal place shift to the right 2 times because there's 2 zeros. 104.8 times 3. Four, 2, 12, 14, 0, 1, 1 times. Okay, so you get 314.4. For B, to convert to meters, 100 cm is 100 cm equals to 1 meter, right? So to convert to meters, you need to divide by 100. So 9028 divide by 100. The decimal is behind the 8, so you divide by 100, you shift it twice. So 1, 2, 90.28. Or you can just see 100, what's in the hundreds place? Hundreds place is this, right? So 90 meters, 90.28. 13, tank A, which is a cube of size 9 cm, fully filled with water. Miss Tan poured all the water from A into B until B was 3/5 filled with water. What's the capacity of B? So to find 3/5 filled with water, right? 3/5 of tank B, 3/5 of B. I'll find the volume of A, which is 9 times 9 times 9. Okay, so you do your working 9 times 9 times 9, you should get 729. You want to find capacity of B, which is the whole thing. So we will do this. Okay, so 729 divided by 3. 243. Then 243 times 5. 1215. Do your working. 1215. Okay, question 14. Ali, Bob, and Charles cycled a total distance of 25.2 km during a trip. Okay, so Ali cycled 0.4 km less than Bob. Okay. So this is less than Bob by 0.4 km. C, Charles twice of Bob. Okay. twice of what? Find A. Okay, so the total 25.2 km. In order to make everything into units, I will have to add 0.4 in. Okay, if I add 0.4 in, I'll get 4 units. I'll make A into 1, then B 1, C 2, so 4 units. So 25.6 is what we have. Then 1 unit. So 25.6 divide by 4. 6.4. 1 unit is 6.4. 1 unit is B. But we're supposed to find A, so you need to take away 0.4. So answer is 6 km. Okay, next question 15. Figure below consists of 2 squares. The ratio of square A to B is 3 to 1. And given that 1/12 of A is shaded, what is the ratio of B to the whole thing? Okay, so if 1/12 of A is shaded, so A shaded to A, shaded 1 unit, the whole thing 12. So common base is your A, right, for the 2 ratios. So here, I will times 4 to get 12. Then I'll label the diagram now. So this part here is 1 unit, the shaded part is 1 unit. Then the unshaded part of A is not 12. So 12 minus 1. So this is 11 units. So whenever you see a diagram like that, it's best if you label down the units for each part. Then the unshaded part of B, since B is 4U, minus 1U, so this is 3 units. So the whole figure will be, look at the diagram, it's 11, 1, and 3. So some of you may make the mistake of adding A, B, and then the shaded, or A and B, which will give you 16. That's not the whole thing. So B to the whole figure, B is 4, whole figure is 15. So 4 to 15. Okay, question 16. Mr. Lim baked a total of 1,200 tuna pies and chicken pies. He sold 80% of the pies. 60% of the pies sold were chicken pies. There were 40 chicken pies left unsold. How many chicken pies did Mr. Lim bake at first? Okay, so the total is this. He sold 80% of the pies. So I can find, right, how many pies were sold. Then out of those that sold, right, 60% of them were chicken pies. Okay, let's find all that first. So he sold 80%. So sold. How to find 80% of 1200? The 80 over 100 times 1,200. Okay, so cancel this 2. So 80 times 12. 8 times 12. 8 times 12 is 96. Add a 0. Out of those that sold, 60% of that were chicken pies. So C, chicken pies sold is 60% of that number, 960. Okay, so cancel, cancel, cancel. So 96 times 6. So 576 chicken pies were sold. There were 40 chicken pies left unsold. How many chicken pies did he bake at first? So you take the chicken pies sold plus the chicken pies left, and you get the chicken pies baked at first. So 616. Okay, 17. The ratio of the number of cars to motorcycles at a car park is 3 to 4. Each motorcycle has 2 wheels. Each car has 4 wheels. There are 800 wheels altogether. How many motorcycles are there? Okay, so for this question, we're talking about two things to take note of. One is the number of cars, number of vehicles, okay, which is what we refer to as quantity. And the other thing is the number of wheels, which we will refer to as the value. So I'm going to use the quantity value table. Quantity value, total value. This is cars. This is motorcycles. In terms of quantity, number of vehicles, it's 3 to 4. Value is referring to the number of wheels each vehicle has. So a car is 4, motorcycle 2. Total value means if you have 3 cars, how many wheels is that? So 3 times 4. Then this is 8. Total 800 wheels. So in one group, this is our one group. One group, what's the total wheels? So one group, 12 plus 8, which is 20. Then number of groups. You will take 800, divide by 20. Okay, this will give us 40. Then read the question, what you want to find. How many motorcycles are there? So, how many motorcycles means number of motorcycles. It's this 4. There are 4, not 8, 4. 40 times 4 in every group because there's 40 groups. So answer 160. All right, last question. Feeling had $6,000. She spent 30% of her money and saved the remaining amount in her bank account. The bank paid an interest of 2% at the end of each year. How much interest did Feeling earn at the end of 1 year? Okay, so originally she had 6,000, right? She spent 30% of that and saved the remaining. Now we need to find out what is the remaining that she saved because she took that amount and put into the bank. Okay, so let's find out what is the remaining that she has first. So, which is 70%, right? So she saved 100% minus 30%. So to find 70%, we'll take 70 over 100 times $6,000. So cancel 70 times 60, 4200. So $4,200. Then this is the amount that she puts into the bank and the bank gives her an interest of 2%. So how much is the interest at the end of 1 year? So we are supposed to find 2% of this amount. So 2% is 2 over 100 of this amount, so times 4200. Okay, cancel 2 times 42, this is 84. Okay, so that's the answer, $84. Okay, so with that, that's the end for this red swastika paper for 2022 term 3.